Okay, let's jump right in today. We're doing a quick deep dive, looking at cyber defense compliance, specifically Armada's CMMC strategy and their whole set of readiness tools.
Yeah, the goal here is to really unpack the key players and, figure out how Armada fits into the path to getting CMMC compliant.
Right. And their role next to the official regulators.
Exactly. And that positioning is, well, it's pretty interesting. We should probably state up front Armada itself, not authorized by the Cyber AB.
Huh, okay, Cyber AV being the official body for CMMC.
Correct. But Armada's strategy is to use Cyber AB authorized consultants for the actual work. It's sort of a smart bypass, you could say.
Yeah.
They provide the framework, the tools, but use accredited people.
That's a really important distinction for anyone looking to work with them, so keep that in mind.
Definitely.
And, we always need to look at both sides of the coin here. The basic CMMC Level 1, but also the much tougher CMMC Level 2. That gives you the full picture.
Absolutely. And tying it all together is Cyber AB. They're kind of the central hub connecting everyone, the contractors needing certification, the consultants helping them, and the assessors who do the final audit. They handle the authorized training, the official lists, everything pivots on them.
Okay, so if you're a contractor facing this, where do you even start? Probably with the free stuff, right? Like CyberGap.
Yeah, CyberGap is often the entry point. It's a free tool, covers both L1 and L2, designed for you to do a self-assessment.
So find your own gaps.
Exactly. Identify where you're falling short and, importantly, figure out what to fix first. It helps prioritize.
Makes sense. Find the gaps.
Get that?
Then what? You need to manage actually fixing them, proving you fix them.
Right, and that's where their GRC tool comes in, governance, risk, and compliance. It's called CyberComply.
GRC. That term gets thrown around.
Yeah.
What does a GRC tool do in this CMMC context? Is it just document storage?
It's much more than storage. Think of it as the central workbench for compliance. It helps turn your policies, your procedures, your technical controls into auditable proof. It streamlines collecting all the documentation, tracking the evidence you need for L1 or L2. It makes the whole thing manageable, really.
Okay, so it connects the dots between policy and proof.
Precisely. And then for level 1, there's that specific reporting requirement. They have a tool for that too, right?
The CMMC Level 1 reporting roadmap. Because you have to report your self-assessment score into the government's SPRS system.
Right, via the PAIE portal, Supplier Performance Risk System. It sounds complicated, and frankly, it can be. So specific guidance there is helpful.
Definitely simplifies that piece of paperwork.
And one more tool if you just have quick questions. Day-to-day stuff?
The AI tool. CMMC RIAI.
Yeah. The idea is it gives you quick answers, but importantly, answers pulled only from official CMMC documents. So you're not just Googling randomly and hoping for the best. It gives you context-aware answers based on verified sources.
Minimizes bad info. Okay, so that's a nice suite of self-service tools, CyberGap to find problems, CyberComply to manage fixing them, the roadmap for L1 reporting, and the AI for questions.
Yes, correct. But then you get to level 2 certification, and that's where things get, well, more complex, and where the authorized consulting really comes into play.
Right, they're end-to-end service. It's like a 6-step process.
Essentially. Starts with that gap analysis. You could use CyberGap yourself or have them do a professional one. Then remediation, which you manage inside CyberComply.
Okay, standard stuff so far.
But then comes a really critical step, the mock assessment.
The mock assessment. Why is that so important? Isn't it just like a practice test?
It is a practice test, but think of it as your absolute best insurance policy. It simulates the real C3PAO audit. You want to find any major flaws, documentation gaps, controls not working before the official auditor shows up.
Because failing the official audit is expensive and causes major delays.
You don't want the C3PAO to be the first one telling you there's a showstopper problem.
Okay, so the mock assessment de-risks the final step, which brings us to the actual audit. That involves a C3PAO.
Correct. A certified third-party assessment organization. They are the only ones authorized by Cyber AB to conduct that official level 2 assessment. You have to hire one.
And Armada helps with that part too.
Yeah, and this might be honestly one of the most valuable things they do. They help you find a C3PAO, evaluate them, but crucially, they help negotiate the assessment.
Negotiate. What do you negotiate in an audit?
Things like the scope details, the schedule, clarifying expectations up front, managing that relationship with the auditor. That can be the trickiest part. It's not just about having the evidence. It's about presenting it effectively and managing the whole engagement smoothly.
Interesting. So, wrapping this up for everyone listening, Armada's approach seems to be two-pronged.
Yeah.
On one hand, accessible tools, some free like CyberGap plus the GRC platform. On the other, expert help using those authorized consultants. especially for navigating that complex Level 2 audit.
That's a good summary. You've got the DIY tools to get started and manage the process, and then the guided expertise for the high-stakes final assessment phase.
Which leads to maybe a final thought here. That Level 2 process, it ends with this formal, rigorous audit by a C3PAO.
Right, there's no getting around it.
So, given how much effort and resource goes into just preparing all the evidence, how critical is that other skill? The skill of actually negotiating the terms, the scope, managing the expectations with that C3PAO auditor. Is just having perfect documents enough?
That's the provocative question, isn't it? How much does that negotiation and relationship management skill actually impact your final success rate in the audit itself? Something to think about.